All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to El, the great millstone and rule well. And I've been pushing this word for years, and third I came out there from the four corners of the globe. All right, and I had this article here. All right, and the article reads how food prices have changed over the past few years. All right, and hey man, food prices have most definitely gone sky high, man. All right, I did a video not too long ago. All right, going into this guy uh, weighing the prices from I believe like 2020 and the prices as of now. All right, and it was a like over $100 difference, man. All right, for the same items. All right, so things are most definitely going up the roof, man. All right, and again, these are signs of what we seen in Venezuela, Zimbabwe, all right, places like that, man. All right, where people are now dumping their cash out of trucks by the truckloads. All right, like it's nothing, man. All right, so with the dollar losing power, all right, and things skyrocketing, all right, hey man, we're heading towards a famine, man. All right, and not to mention the bee flu and other things, man. All right, so things the Most High is most definitely turning things up, man. All right, and it reads: a central issue has plagued the Biden administration for most of its term: the steep rise in grocery prices. Polls have consistently found that inflation remains a top concern for voters who have seen their budgets squeezed. A YouGov poll published last month found that 64% of Americans said inflation was a very serious problem. Mm. And, hey, that's a lot of people, man. All right, that is a lot of people. All right, and I bet you right now, all right, if they were to take that poll again, all right, it'd be even higher, man. All right, because things are most definitely getting hard, man, for a lot of people, man. All right, people are losing jobs. All right, even if you are living off the government, all right, that's not really getting much in itself like it used to, man. All right, so things are Most High is most definitely taking this place out. All right, economically, all right, financially, all of that, man. All right, and the people of Babylon are starting to feel it. All right, those days of mirth are disappearing, man. All right, where people can't afford to do the things that they used to do, man. All right. And see, it says it's like it says a very serious problem. All right, and when it comes to inflation, several surveys suggested that Americans were most concerned about grocery prices. All right, because at the end of the day, all right, food is going to be the biggest commodity on the market. All right, when the Most High truly hits this place with a famine, all right, food is gonna be the hottest commodity there is, man. All right, let's go to the scriptures, all right, and I'm gonna start at verse 17 of Second Esdras 16th chapter, and it reads, "Woe is me, woe is me! Who will deliver me in those days?" All right, and that's Esdras seeing these prophecies, man. All right, he's afraid, man. All right, he's afraid, man. He's a man of the Lord, so that speaks volume, man. All right, that speaks volumes. All right, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. All right. And it said the beginning of sorrows. All right. Just like in the article, man. All right. The great mourning. All right. The people of Babylon, they're starting to be in great mourning. You're starting to see all these people with posting up these damn videos, right, about how things are hard, especially these eves, man. All right. Things are getting rough out here, man. All right. The beginning of famine and great death. All right. All right. A lot of people are going to die of starvation, man. Pestilence. All right. Like the scripture says, man. All right. The beginning of wars. All right. The powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. Terrible times. Perilous times, man. All right. Shall come. All right. Like the scripture says. All right. And we're right there at the doorstep, man. All right. That the Most High is getting ready to swing that door wide open, man. All right. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right. Oh, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent and scourges for amendment. All right. And the Most High is sending all these earthquakes and all these things at you. and Jake still not catching on, man. All right. The Most High is showing you what's getting ready to happen. All right. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. All right. And those days are over, man. All right. You can still go get a decent meal here and there, right? But things aren't what it was, man. All right, before the Crown Royale hit, man, with the wicked jab shot, man. All right, for those days, the C-19 days, all right, things, Most High has most definitely turned things upside down, man. All right, but hey, that's beautiful. That means that we're closer, to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Reading on that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Yes. Keep reading, Slacky. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. All right. And it's most definitely growing upon the earth, man. All right. These famines, death, destruction, all these things are growing, man. All right, it seems like every other day or every day something's happening, man. All right, let's go back to the article. Now I'm gonna read a little bit more. All right. Despite the gloom about grocery costs, food prices increases have generally been cooling for months. On Wednesday, new data on inflation for July will show that the trend has continued. Economists and Bloomberg survey think that inflation overall probably climbed by 3% from a year earlier, in line with a 3% rise in June. That sort of reading would probably keep officials at the Federal Reserve on a track to cut interest rates in September. Investors who were recently rattled by signs of an economic slowdown have looked to rate cuts as a support for markets. Some voters have blamed President Biden for rising prices, pointing out that food costs have soared over the past 4 years. Former President Donald J. Trump, even accepting the Republican nomination last month, highlighted grocery costs and said that he would make America affordable again. All right. And a lot of people have blind hope in this damn devil as well, man. All right. They think that this devil is going to bring this place back to where it was. All right. But when you read Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, it tells you, all right, there will be no healing Babylon the Great, man. All right. Like it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. All right, it would be no healing Babylon the Great, no matter who the hell gets in the it's like in the presidency. All right, because again, this is the Most High's will to destroy this damn place, man. All right, and good riddance, man. All right, we need this place to go out of commission, man. All right, reading on the year through June. It's like in the year through June, grocery prices rose 1.1%, a significant slowdown from a peak of 13.5% in August 2022. Meaning consumers might not be feeling relief, though, because food prices overall have not fallen but have continued to increase, albeit at a slower rate. Compared with 4 years ago, grocery prices are up about 20%. The surge in prices is the result of a mix of supply and demand pressures, many tied to the pandemic and other global events over which the White House has little control. Because what, man? All right. Ultimately, it's the power of the Lord. It's the will of the Lord. All right. Let's read on. All right. It reads, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine." All right. That's what's getting ready to hit this place. All right. This place is getting ready to be hit by famine soon, man. All right. That's going to happen. All right. And that other, it's like in that other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. All right. Going back to Ezekiel the 7th chapter. All right. Pretty much saying the same thing, man. All right. So pestilence, famine, the sword. All right. All these things are going to hit this place hard, man. All right. It's like it. Um, I believe that's 64. I'm gonna jump down, brother. It's like it. Um, that's a good one too. I believe it's 64. Yeah, yeah. Jump down. Maybe I might slack it. Kicking myself right now, man. Slack it, brothers. Yeah, it might be further up. But I don't see it. I'll go back to the article. Salaki brothers. I was looking for a scripture. Salaki. Reading on, and it reads, events over which the White House has little control. Oh, yeah, Salaki, man. I'm gonna grab that instead, because again, the Most High is the one that's in control. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that in Surah 18. All right, and it reads, this is Surah 18:1. He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only, it's like the Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but He, who governeth the world with the palm of His hand, and all things obey His will. So again, the Most High is the one that's in control, man. All right, and yeah, let's grab I'll read a little bit more of the article. Well, I gotta grab this. All right. That's like it. All right, reading on. What led to the spike in grocery costs after the pandemic's onset? Customers turned away from dining out and panicked. Shoppers stockpiled groceries. Oh, that's exactly what I was. Slacky brothers just came to my remembrance. All right, let's grab his 6 and verse 22. Because that day is coming, man. When these storehouses are going to become empty, man. All right. So again, man, it's the Most High that's doing these things. All right, and it reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right, your grocery stores, your Walmarts, your Krogers, all right, all those places like that, man. Your Winn-Dixie's, your Publix, all those places are going to be empty, all right, in that day, man. All right, and that day is coming, man. All right. Because inflation is going to get so high, it's going to become hyperinflation. All right. And again, Zimbabwe and Venezuela. All right. Where it's going to cost $50, $60 just for a loaf of bread, man. $100 for a loaf of bread. Those are the days that we're heading towards. All right. And I believe Zimbabwe had $1 million bill. All right, that just shows the value of their money, man. All right, and that's coming here. All right. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it for that. All right, reading on. After the pandemic's onset, consumers turned away from dining out and panic. Shoppers stockpile groceries, and that's what they're gonna do. They're going, especially when things get even worse, man. All right, workers became infected with C-19. All right, and that was just to show you. That was just a snippet of what's to come. All right, people were out stockpiling on toilet paper, man. All right, fighting it. Just imagine what it's going to be when it really hits hard. All right, making it harder for staff, grocery stores, warehouses, and meat processing plants. Rising costs for businesses. All right, and again, yep, that time is coming, man. Oh yeah, it's lucky. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12, and it's lucky. Verse 1, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And what is the evil day, man? All right, the day of Jacob's trouble. All right, when all hell breaks loose, famine, pestilence, all these things are hitting home, man. All right, like a domino effect, one thing after another. You can see things building up, man, as we speak. All right. not nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, so we're supposed to seek the Lord early. All right, this is the time to seek the Lord, and the time is running up, man. All right, because all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All right. Then in early 2020, it's like a 2022, Russia invasion of Ukraine pushed up energy prices and the cost of condiments of commodities commodities like grains and vegetable oils that raise the cost of producing and transporting food products. More recently, droughts and an avian flu outbreak have further strained food supplies. The confluence of these events has made groceries more expensive as companies have passed along cost increases to consumers. The average price for a dozen large eggs, for example, has nearly doubled from 4 years ago to 272 to 272 from 155. Prices for cereals and bakery products have climbed from 25% over the same period, while fruits and vegetables were up about 14%. These increases have largely been driven by the cost of the transport and packaging and processing food products, said David Ortega, a food economist at Michigan State University. The vast majority of the cost of food is because of things that happen once that food leaves the farm gate. As supply chain issues have eased, grocery inflation has returned to levels that more closely resemble the typical rate before the pandemic. That has been good news for consumers, but Mr. Ortega Slacky noted shoppers should not expect to see significant decline in overall grocery prices anytime soon. All right, see, all right, we're not going to go back to prices that we were used to before COVID, Mr. Ortega said. But wage growth was now outpacing grocery price increases, he said, pointing to a recent White House analyst that found it took about the same number of hours for the average non-manageable worker to buy a week's worth of groceries as it did in 2019. Still, since wage growth did not keep up with food price increases for a while, consumers have been through a very tough period, and not everyone has seen their wages keep pace. See, so people are hurting, man. All right, financially. All right, everybody now is one paycheck away from being on the street, man. That's realistically, man. All right, all right, and it says where prices are headed. Several economists say they expect to see grocery inflation remain around current rates in the coming months, bearing unforeseen shocks. The Agriculture Department has predicted that prices for food at home will rise 1% in 2024, down from 5% last year. We are pretty much back to what we would expect to see food prices doing, said Amir Sharif, founder of the research firm Inflation Insights. Some categories have seen higher than normal inflation recently. All right, see, these people, they think that Babylon the Great is going to get back, right? But it's not. All right, and and the biggest person that really depend upon the government is Jake, man. All right, but a lot of these Edomites depend upon the government as well. All right, they depend upon the government as well, man. All right, a lot of people, especially most Babylonians, are dependent upon the government. Salakia on that. All right, because most people don't know how to fend for themselves, man. Fish, hunt. All right, They're solely dependent upon the government, man. All right. And this is Isaiah 30. It's like 31. And it reads, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. All right. And most Jake, all right, rely on the government. All right. That day is coming, man. All right. Where the government is not going to be able to help you. All right. Like, the government's not going to be able to help you. You're going to have to fend for yourself, man. All right. And trust in chariots because they are many, and in horses because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. All right. And they don't look to the Holy One of Israel. All right. Isaiah 65, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Slack you. All right. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. The men of the Lord are going to be straight, man. All right. But for you other people, man, you 2/3, all right, you're going to have a hard time, man. Neither look to see, it's like neither seek the Lord, all right? So they don't seek the Lord. They don't look for the Lord to help them. They look for Esau to help them, all right? Like with Donald Trump, man, all right? They think he's going to revive this thing, all right? They think whoever's in the seat, they're not going to revive Babylon the Great. All right, it's over for this place. All right, people are more in a state of desperation, and it's going to increase. All right, you haven't seen nothing yet, man. Wait till you see this. All right, and I'm gonna end it with this. All right, this is 2 Esdras 15 and verse. Once all that food run out, all right, this is what it's going to turn to. This is 2 Esdras 15 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 18. And it reads, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. All right, going back to 2 Esdras 6 chapter. All right, full storehouses shall suddenly become empty, roughly paraphrasing. All right, well, that's going to lead to this. All right, so people aren't safe the way they think they are, man. All right, it's just a whole illusion, man. All right, Esau is on his last leg, man. All right, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. It's like because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, and that's again. All right, and what is the sword? The gun. All right, your neighbors, your family members, your so-called friends. All right, they're gonna be running up in your place if they know you got it, man. All right, and that's the days that we're heading towards. All right, so again, I hope you brothers were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone that have been ruling well and have been pushing this word for years. And third to Akim out there from the four corners of the globe, say Shalom. And peace, blessing, and safety to you, brothers. And let's keep pushing this word.